In the annals of history, the term "last stand" paints a vivid picture of a handful of brave souls, standing their ground against overwhelming odds. Today, we journey back in time to revisit 10 of the most famous last stands ever recorded in human history. Our journey begins in ancient Greece, with the Battle of Thermopylae in 480 BC. Here, 300 Spartans, led by King Leonidas, faced an enormous Persian force. Despite being heavily outnumbered, they fought valiantly, demonstrating a level of bravery and resilience that still inspires today. Their sacrifice significantly delayed the Persian advance, giving Greece precious time to prepare for the coming onslaught. Fast forward to the year 378, we arrive at the Battle of Adrianople, a significant turning point in the fall of the Roman Empire. Emperor Valens, defying advice to wait for reinforcements, led his troops against the Goths. His army was decimated, and he himself fell in battle, marking one of the most catastrophic last stands in Roman history. Next, we turn to the Siege of Sigetvar in 1566, where the Hungarian nobleman Miklos Zrínyi and his men held off a massive Ottoman army. Their heroic last stand, though ending in their demise, inflicted heavy casualties on the enemy and delayed their advance, significantly impacting the course of the Ottoman-Habsburg Wars. In 1836, we arrive at the Alamo in Texas, where a small band of Texans, including famous figures like Davy Crockett and Jim Bowie, held off the Mexican army for 13 days. Their heroic stand became a rallying cry for Texas independence, encapsulated in the phrase, "Remember the Alamo." The Battle of Isandlwana in 1879 saw the British Army face a crushing defeat at the hands of the Zulu Kingdom. Despite their superior weaponry, the British were overwhelmed by the sheer force of the Zulu warriors, marking one of the most significant losses in British colonial history. In 1899, the Siege of Mafeking during the Second Boer War saw the British garrison hold out against a much larger Boer force for 217 days. Their resilience under siege boosted morale throughout the British Empire and made a hero of the garrison commander, Colonel Robert Baden-Powell. The Battle of Shiroyama in 1877 marked the end of the samurai era in Japan. Saigo Takamori, known as the last true samurai, led a final charge against the Imperial Japanese Army. His death symbolized the end of the samurai class and the ushering in of a new era in Japanese history. In 1942, during World War II, the Siege of Leningrad saw Soviet forces endure a brutal 872-day blockade by German and Finnish forces. Their perseverance under extreme conditions was a testament to human resilience and played a key role in turning the tide of the war. The Battle of the Bulge in 1944 saw American forces resist a surprise German offensive in the Ardennes region. Despite initial setbacks, they managed to hold their positions until reinforcements arrived, marking a decisive turning point in the Western Front of World War II. Finally, we arrive at the Battle of Longawala in 1971, during the Indo-Pakistani War. A small Indian unit held off a large Pakistani force, utilizing their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. Their stand became a symbol of heroism and tactical brilliance in the face of overwhelming odds. These 10 last stands, spread across centuries and continents, demonstrate the extraordinary lengths to which individuals and nations will go when their backs are against the wall. They underscore the power of courage, strategy, and sacrifice, and remind us that even in the face of certain defeat, the human spirit can shine brightest.